joined by Hofstra Head Coach Joe Mihalich. To his left, Ameen, Tanksley, and Moussa Kone. We'll start with a comment from Coach Mihalich on the victory, and then open up for some questions.
Well, our battle cry all week was that we had to be a better defensive team. I thought clearly we were today. Our toughness shone through. We haven't been tough every game this year, and that's on me. But we certainly were tough today when it counted. We guarded them great. Really proud of our guys for taking on that challenge.
Questions? If you raise your hand, we'll bring the mic around.
Coach, you guys had 46 points in the paint. Was that the game plan on offense? Feed the ball to Rokas, feed the ball to Moussa, and get it done?
I wish I could say yeah, and then I'd look smart, but it wasn't. It was really just take what they give you. You know, it's a credit to our guards for making great plays. Wanye had 8 assists, and these guys worked and finished. We got, did you not to repeat what you said, 29 points and 16 rebounds from Moussa and Rock, right? So those two guys were great, and I thought they were, as I said about our defensive effort, their toughness, their finish around the basket was very good.
Right here. Okay, that's fine.
For Moussa, you know, senior, how inspired were you, and what kind of leadership did you provide this week, talking to these guys about coming down here and playing as tough as you did today?
I just was telling the team that we got to just play our game. We knew that the last time we played these teams that we ain't played pretty good. We ain't played to our best ability and our potential. So I was just trying to get them riled up and get hyped for this game, and it's win or go home. So you got to get hyped off that.
Right here. Yeah, that's fine.
Coach, they shot 63% last week, just a week ago today, only 37% against you today. Was it just effort and just guarding people just a little bit harder today, or is it anything else that you did defensively to slow them down today?
We probably did a couple of things differently, but more than we told all week long, we weren't talking about X's and O's. We were talking about attitude and effort and toughness and all those intangibles. So that if you're going to win a championship, you got to be that way.
Coach, could you just talk about how important it was to see Malik guarding Ron Curry in this game and the effort he put in?
Well, both Dion and Malik did a really good job guarding him. He had his way with us for 2 games, and even though he still had 18 points. I thought he really had. We think we wore him out. He really had to work to get him, and you know, shooting percentage wasn't great. Well, it wasn't bad either. But you know, he's a very, very good player, and certainly one of the keys when you beat them is to try to get him under control.
Ameen, for you, good day shooting the rock. Take us what you saw out there when what were they giving you? Did you like what you were seeing? You had 16 points.
Yeah, I was basically trying to stay aggressive. I struggled the first 2 games bad, so my main focus was on taking what they give me and not be so decisive like I usually be. So that's my goal.
You on right here? Yeah.
Also for me, when you played them up at Hofstra, you guys shot 31 three-pointers, and this game it seemed like there was a real conscious effort to keep it going into the paint and to go at the basket the way you did.
Yeah, the first time we played them at our home, we shot a lot of threes. Probably because during that time we was like every game before then we was hot. So when we got into that rhythm of just chucking threes and trying to find a way to make them, but that was a bad idea. But as we learned, each game we learned like we gotta attack them and make them like apply pressure. We gotta keep going after them.
They played his zone too.
Yeah.
For Moussa and Ameen, and then Coach afterwards, another day where Wanye just pretty much dishes the ball wherever he wants at any point, making other guys look silly. For you guys, it just seemed like every time he's going to give you the ball, it's in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, Coach always says, even in practice, he says when Wanye gets the ball, be ready to catch it because he's going to find you when you're open, and that's exactly what he does, and he does it pretty great. So as long as we're out there, we're playing with him, and he's going to give us what we have to go to the basket.
Yeah, Wanye, he basically like one of the best. He was the best point guard on the floor today, and playing with him, he makes everybody better. So like if you playing with him, you just got to be ready to catch the ball, finish, and let him lead the team.
For Ameen or Moussa, did you guys feel like you underachieved in the regular season and this tournament is kind of your chance to make amends?
Of course we felt like we underachieved. We don't think we should have had this many losses in conference. Like Coach said, every game we didn't come out playing hard. I believe we came out playing hard every game. We weren't really had probably 22 losses at the most.
Not bad to underachieve and have 19 wins, right? But that's good. That's how we want to be. We've been saying that for a couple of weeks. That's how we want to be. That's the kind of program we want to be. Have 19 wins and be not happy. So.
I mean, did you feel the 5 straight points you scored after you guys fell down in 2015 kind of turned the momentum a little bit and got things back going your way?
Yeah, I was determined to make up for that automobile I missed. So that was when I got that steal, I was like, I'm using the backward this time. And the next thing I messed the play up, and I just tried to make a play. I kept playing, so I pick and pop, and I just shot it, and I made that. So I got my team going.
You have another right here, go.
For Moussa, how critical was it the way you guys played the passing lanes and got so many points off their turnovers? You were really running the floor today.
I mean, on the defensive end, we just wanted to put pressure on them. We just wanted to apply as much as pressure we could on defense because we know that the first 2 games when we played them, we let them feel very comfortable on the court with the ball and everything like that. So we just wanted to pressure them as much as we can and force turnovers. And then we just went out there and played hard. That's for me running as hard as I can, and I just wanted to play and win the game. That's all it was.
1 or 2 more for these guys.
Coach, similar situation down here. Similar situation tomorrow as today. You lost twice to William & Mary in the regular season. What do you have to do differently to get the win tomorrow?
You know, I wish I could say there's one thing. They're a very good team. There's a lot of things we have to do. How much time we got? He wants to know. He wants to know how to be William & Mary. I need like a good 45 or 50 minutes. So, a lot of. I'm not trying to be a wise guy, but it'll be a. You know, hopefully we'll play better than we played down there, and hopefully we can make a couple better plays at the end of the game, like we did we didn't do at our place.
1 there and 1 in the back.
Yeah, for each of the players, I was hoping to get your thoughts on that William & Mary game a couple weeks ago, 2-point game, close obviously. What do you need to do to get over the hump, beat them tomorrow?
The second time we played them at home, it was a good game. Like Coach said, we just failed to do the correct plays that we wanted to and to down the stretch, which is something that we tried to get better on after that game. So we gonna come out tomorrow and be very aggressive.
Last one.
Moussa, you're talking about the win or go home mentality. As a guy who's a 4-year player in the semis for the first time, what's this win mean to you and a chance to play on Sunday?
It means that it means we can stay here and not go home. That's what it really means, and that's what we're looking forward to do.
All right, thank you guys.
Thanks everybody.
No, he's coming.